All right, what's going on, guys? Coach AC here. Let me mute that so I don't hear myself twice. Um, anyways, what's going on? Welcome to the Call of Duty Modern Warfare camp. This is going to be the digital camp. So it's the Twitch day, what we call it here at Esports Camps. What this means is it's a quick 1 hour session, and we put out a little, basically a sneak preview, a trailer of what our week-long experience is going to look like, our full camp. Okay. Um, so with that being said, I'm going to put this into present. All right, awesome. So again, this is Twitch Day, session 1 of 1. Okay. Now, for those of us that are wondering about joining the lobby, okay, the lobby stuff is going to happen during the full week. Okay, during the full week, we'll be in a lobby together. You'll be playing on a team with myself, other campers. We have a tournament planned out for the week. We have it's going to be a mix of both multiplayer and Warzone. Okay, so today we're going to just give you guys a little information. I'll get some gameplay going as well, and then we'll end it today. And I hope to see you guys all joining me in the full week. All right, again, in the full week, we have the tournament, lots of gameplay, and we'll all be playing together. It won't be like this. It'll be in a Discord call, much more personalized because it's a smaller group. Okay, so a little background about me before I start, like why you guys should actually like take what I say, right? Take what I say into consideration. So for NBA 2K20, I'm in a top 50 team for the whole world of NBA 2K20. And then back a few years ago when I was in college, I played in the collegiate league for Rocket League, and I played competitively in that for 3 years. And then I've pretty much been playing in league and tournaments and first-person shooters overall since about 2014. And this goes back to about, Call of Duty 4 playing game battles. Okay, if you know what game battles is, then you're showing your age. You've been playing games for a while if you know what game battles is. All right. But basically, it was a website you would go in, search for a game of someone that was competitive, and you'd play, put your score up there. I don't know if it's still running, if that's still a thing, but the OG gamers know what game battles is if you were playing competitive. Yeah, MLG, all that stuff. That's how it went. So that's just a little brief overview about me now. But for the most part nowadays, do strictly coaching, and I keep up with NBA, and that's about it for my competitive stuff. All right. So the first thing that I want to focus on here is just developing a routine. Again, not everything that we talk about in this camp is going to be strictly about Call of Duty or strictly about gaming, okay? Everything we talk about will make us better for gaming, but it's not necessarily going to be only for gaming, okay? So basically, a routine is going to give us stability, right? It's going to give us something that we know is going to be consistent and always there. So if we have a routine, we know how our gaming sessions are going to go, right? So, for example, I know every morning that I have to get up, I take my dog for a walk, um, I make my protein shake in the morning, I shower, do all of my morning stuff, brush my teeth, all that good stuff, and then I'll sit down, check my email, and then I know I'm going to start my gaming session. And I know every day that's how my morning gaming sessions start. Right? That's how it goes. That way I know I'm comfortable going into my gaming session. I think being comfortable when you're playing, and I use the word comfortable not in the terms of like, sitting back reclined, but like comfortable as like you can block out everything else and just play. I think that's extremely important in how you compete and how you what your KD is going to look like. Um, the next thing is practice. Your practices should be, kind of similar where you're working towards a common goal. Setting a goal that you can work for the whole week. And if you've done a camp with me before, or if you've watched any of my esports camp streams, you know I'm a big fan of goals and setting goals. That's the best way that you can measure yourself and also see how you're getting better. Okay, so practice, stability, and then repeatability, which is basically just saying if I'm working on something, I'm not just gonna like let's say I'm gonna work on drop shotting, okay? I tried drop shotting Monday, and then I should continue practice drop shotting for the whole week. I'm not just doing it Monday and then forgetting about it. This is something I should be consistently doing and growing on. So repeat, repeat, repeat. That's how you get better. Practice should be repetition. Okay. And the last thing I always like to stress is breaks. Okay. We don't want to play for these long like gaming marathons. Okay. The days where like that's like possible, but also um, you know, like advised and healthy is kind of in the past. So we want to go for these short interval but high intensity sessions. What this means is when you when you get on, right? When you get on, you play for 3 hours where the homework's done, the chores are done, the phone is tossed to the side, you put your headset on and you lock in game. Um, that's pretty much the way that it goes now. You don't want to be focusing too much on gaming casually for many hours, right? Like a whole day. You want to focus and lock in for a few hours. And that's pretty much how I build my practices, my gaming sessions, my coaching schedule. That's everything that I build upon for gaming, right there. That's going to be the foundation. All right. Of course, you do have to do some stretching and warming up for gaming. You can't just roll into the game just like anything else. It's going to be good to warm up, good to practice. Um, so again, for Call of Duty in particular, some things that I always suggest are aim games or trainers. If you're a PC gamer, you can find this on Steam. There's plenty of ones out there. It's really important to get your aim right before you play. Custom games are great for this, where you go up against bots just to get your aim right. And also just a nice casual free-for-all game or team deathmatch. So I don't jump into Warzone games right away. Okay, before you go into your Warzone game, you should immediately be diving into like a free-for-all or a team deathmatch to get your gunfight and your gunplay proper. Okay, you don't want to spend 20 minutes looting and then go into your first gunfight in Warzone and get absolutely destroyed. Okay, you want to make sure that your gunfight is going to be competitive when you're in a Warzone game. All right, and then again, warming up isn't just on the controller and your aim, it's also with the wrists, the fingers, the hands. And here are some stretches that Dr. Levi, he's pretty much a doctor that focuses in esports. And he's pretty much going to show you all the different hand stretches that you can do to get your hand right and healthy. All right, so they suggest doing this twice for both hands after every game. So if you guys want, I'll post this in the Discord as well. If you're not in the Discord already, please let me know so I can send that to you. All right. Again, this keeps going with the routine stuff. We don't game for long periods of time. We go for short intervals of high intensity like we talked about. So it's similar to working out, right? They talk about, if you guys heard like CrossFit and stuff like that, that's short intervals but high intensity, like bang, 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 bang. That's how we want to practice our gaming as well. So again, the big thing for me is I put my headset on, I put my phone away, and I lock in. Um, that gets distractions gone, all that stuff. I know when I'm sitting down and I put my headset on, it's time to game and it's time to get competitive and it's time to uh, put on for the city. All right. Um, the next thing I always like to do is I always like to spend time outside before I game. It makes me feel like I feel better when I sit down. I feel like my blood's flowing, everything's good, I'm locked in. I can't stress that enough though. Spending the time outside is extremely important to healthy gaming sessions. Especially if you ever find yourself getting headaches, th- spend more time outside before you game. That's the best thing you can do. Or take a break in the middle, break it up. But you should really be spending some time outside before you game, and it helps. One of our other esports camps coaches put out a fantastic video on the concept of getting into the flow or the rhythm. And what he says is that you don't want to be bored with the gameplay, but you don't want to be stressed out of the gameplay. You want to have a happy balance of difficulty and your ability where you're flowing. This is where the flow concept comes into play. Okay? So what this means is you want to be playing at a rank or in a game that is suitable for your player ability. So for example, not putting a level 30 in a game with a level 50. You want to be even there. Okay? So next on to the specific Call of Duty stuff now. We're going to talk about the speed and movement mechanics of Call of Duty, okay? And it's very, very different to many other games. First and foremost, right, the movement mechanics, you have several things you can use to your advantage. There's the crouching mechanic, you can slide, you can jump, you can mount your gun this year, which is new, and you can sprint. So there's 5 movement mechanics that you can add to your arsenal, and they're very simple. Unlike other games though, what's cool about Call of Duty is you can move and aim just fine. So you can move around the map, you can slide, you can crouch, you can jump, you can strafe, you can be moving every which way, and as long as you're still shooting, the gunfire is not going to go all over the place like you'll see in games like Valorant or Counter-Strike. Okay? So we always want to make sure that we are moving around the map. We want to be agile. You're going to see a lot of submachine guns in this year's Call of Duty, and you're going to see a lot of people moving around, especially to kind of stop the campers with the guns mounted. Okay? So movement is going to be your big key. You should not be camping, should not be never not move on the map. You should always be constantly moving. Even if it's just a gunfight, you're moving side to side while you shoot. You shouldn't be standing still. You can crouch, you can drop shot. All these things are great ways to keep yourself from winning a 1v1 gunfight. All right, and then for the loadouts, okay? My recommendations for your loadouts real quick. Warzone, I use 2 loadouts for Warzone, okay? The first being Overkill class. I always pick my Overkill class first. I use the Growl and the MP5. Okay, if you pay attention to any YouTube clips or YouTubers that play Warzone, this is going to be what you're going to see. For the Growl, I focus on more long-range attachments. And then for the MP5, I focus more on the run and gun aspect. So I want to be able to shoot as quick as possible. Once I get that loadout, I immediately go for a second loadout, and I go for my Ghost class. And in this one, I swap out my more long-range Growl with an overall Growl. So then I end up with my overall Growl with the MP5 of run and gun, and I have Ghost. So this is the best case scenario. That's always what I want to end with. And then down here in multiplayer, I just have a list of the guns that I use here in multiplayer. In no particular order here, but that's just the guns that I choose to use this year. The only thing I did not add to this is there's something called situational loadouts in Warzone, which is pretty much, say you drop at the end of the game and you have no ammo, you should be taking a light machine gun class. You don't want to drop at the end of the game on a loadout and then end up picking like a submachine gun or an AR where you have 30 bullets in a clip. You want to go for a gun that's going to have a lot of bullets in the clip. So either a light machine gun or an assault rifle with the larger magazine attachment. These are all justifiable options, but I still recommend dropping with the light machine gun. Especially right now, the Bruin MK9 is a beast. So if you want to drop with that for a late game, that's a very good suggestion as well. Okay, and then the classic. We're going to just spend a brief amount of time with the classic maps here. They follow a 3-lane system essentially, more or less. All right, maps are always going to open up at some point when you play to a 3-lane mechanic, which means the fights are just going to end up maneuvering in this manner. Okay, so what you're going to see is the fights are going to happen in this 3 lanes. The fights are going to happen on the left side, the right side, or the middle. And that's where you're going to end up seeing the issues, where the fights are going to happen, where the campers are going to be. So it's kind of using these lanes to your advantage. And basically, if you control the map, you're going to end up controlling the game. All right, and this is an example of a map in Call of Duty Gunrunner. And you're going to see here, it doesn't start with the 3 lanes, right? There's no 3 lanes here, but once you pop out, bang, down the middle is a lane, on the right is a lane, and on the left is a lane. Okay, so it's using these lanes to your advantage. Chances are fights happening in the middle, so you can use the right lane or the left lane to get around all this stuff in the middle. Okay, using the right lane or the left lane. Okay, and that's how you can get your flanks in. That's how you can use a lot of the sprinting mechanics to your advantage and avoid the people with the guns mounted. Okay, so control the map and you can control the game. That's essentially what this comes down to. If you can lock down the left lane and ensure no flanks come from that side, then you can pretty much control this whole side of the map. Same thing goes for the right lane and the middle lane. The more lanes you control, the better your team's going to do. All right, so we're going to jump straight into the gameplay now. I don't want to spend too much time on that stuff. So give me 1 second. While I'm doing that, I want to hear what loadouts you guys are rocking in Warzone right now. what guns you guys are using in Warzone. Okay, so let me know if you guys are using the Growl. I know some people are using the M4. Let me know what you guys think. And also, what do you guys think about the M4 getting changed to burst fire in the most recent patch? What do you guys think about the M4 getting switched to burst? I'm always curious what people are going to say about this one. So give me 1 second to switch over to the gameplay real quick. Yeah, I know. I think the M4 going burst is kind of crazy. I wasn't expecting that. I thought they'd maybe nerf the damage. I think it's an interesting way uh to deal with an overpowered gun. But I'm just curious as to why they didn't do it in multiplayer. I feel like it's just as overpowered in multiplayer as well. Yeah, that's what I said. I don't know I don't know why they did it in Warzone. I liked Wardell. I'm a big fan of the MP7 as well. What's better, long range, Growl, or M13? So it depends what attachments you're rocking, Zelon. I personally think that the M13 would be better at long range, but you can eventually um, build the Growl to do fine at long range, right? So that's kind of what I look for. I'm always constantly building my attachments for how I want to play. Okay. Let's see what else we got. RPG. Always gotta have a guy with an RPG in the group. I like that. Growl and AX50. I do like the AX50. Are you rocking the AX50 with thermal or do you go regular scope? All right, here we go. We're into the gameplay. Let's see what else we got in chat here. Big on clip scoping. Good. Yeah, the MP7 used to be crazy. All right, let me fix. So we're gonna just jump into. I'm gonna warm up with a quick domination game, and then we'll jump in. I'll play one Warzone game at the end. What's going on, Destructor? How we doing, man? You use the regular scope? Okay. Sometimes I like to camp in the woods and see how good I can snipe with the thermal. I've hit some crazy distance once with the thermal. Is anyone a fan of the P90? I really enjoy using the P90, I'm not gonna lie. That's like my go-to sometimes. I'm also curious, what's your guys' opinion? What's your guys' opinion this year on crossplay? How is that going for you? Do you feel like people are on an unfair advantage playing on mouse and keyboard?
Domination.
I tend to think it's pretty even as well this year, especially with especially with especially with the way that the gun, when you use a controller, kind of locks in on the an opposing player and kind of follows them for you. I just wish more gaming, like more games would adopt this cross-platform model. So you guys gonna see here, you're gonna notice. Oh, ignore that. You're gonna notice again, as I get into gunfights, I'm constantly moving. As soon as I start firing, I start to crouch. You'll see sometimes I'll slide. Oh boy. I believe iron sights are always better for a gun. The only thing I say about sights is I personally cannot stand when an iron sight is closed. So for example, like the M4 in the new gun, the Fennec or the Vector, if you played back in the day when it was a Vector. Ooh, he's mounted. The Vector has a closed iron sight, so it's like a circle. I hate that. I like the iron sights like the Growl, where it's kind of like an open end. Those work way better for me. I have all that stuff turned down for streaming purposes. This is not usually the graphical settings that I play at. But what I will say is I have a high refresh rate monitor of 240 hertz. So you're gonna notice I want some deagle kills. Oh, you're gonna notice that I play a lot of my games actually at graphical settings that are quite a bit lower than average, just because I want to capitalize on that high refresh rate monitor. I do have a pretty good graphics card. I rock a 2070 Super, but when you play competitive games, they always say like graphics aren't really what you're going for. You're going for a competitive advantage. So with that being said, I'm gonna get like absolute mollywopped. I feel it coming. Yeah, so you're always looking for that competitive advantage. Let's see, Growl. Yeah, I do agree. The Growl is still overpowered. I'm take everything I say today though with a grain of salt about the Growl, because I do believe that the Growl is gonna, oh boy, the Growl is gonna get nerfed eventually. So, I mean, who knows? What I say today about the Growl could change tomorrow. Do I think it's? I think it's needed though. I mean, what do you guys think? Would you be happy if they nerfed the Growl? Like, to me, I think part of the reason I enjoy Call of Duty so much for such a long period of time is how different. I can't reach with them out there. How different you can play, right? So, for example, like I like the P90. However, it's just not justifiable to use it when someone's using an MP5. So, like I like to have a variety. I don't want to see everyone using the same gun. That frustrates me. That frustrates me a lot, actually, not gonna lie. That frustrates me, but not as much as a guy with a riot shield. Riot shields really grind my gears. Like that guy. I'm happy I killed him twice, okay? I'm happy I have his number. Alright. As you're gonna see, some guns I do have iron sights, like MP5. Other guns I have sights. It depends. I personally think frags are better because you can cook them. Wow, that was bad aim. I enjoy the frags better. But when I use for Warzone, I'm constantly rocking C4s for when those people with the trucks come flying at me. But yeah, I like the frags. No one saw that, by the way. I like the Semtex. It's situational. Like I think like for guys with the riot shield, it's dope to have that Semtex just so you can get that stickum. But I think the frag's too good to turn down. This guy with the riot shield, man, he's gonna learn his lesson. Yeah, not going outside right now. Nope, not having that. Slide canceling and bunny hopping. I think bunny hopping is fine. That's a concept that is seen in pretty much every shooter. However, what I don't agree with is the slide canceling. I think that's kind of whack. But no. But again, wow, I didn't beat him. I think it's a mechanic that you can learn. Wow, that's bad. Oh. I was going to teabag and I stopped watching the doorway. Oh man. But yeah, like I don't think that there's necessarily anything in Call of Duty this year that like is so difficult to learn that it shouldn't be a thing. So like I'm overall okay with any of that, but you know, it is a little. Yeah, riot shield guy again. Okay, that's enough of that. Got a game to win. Oh, what's going on here? So again, if we're thinking about the lane system, right now I would be on the left lane. And then, oh. This would be the left lane right here. Middle lane is obviously where the middle is, where B is. And right lane is along the rooftops of those buildings on the other side. Sounds like something is popping off. Alright, you go first, buddy. Lead the way. Oh, I did not want him to go that way, though. This is for Narnia. The AK, I'm actually not... I really struggle with the AK, I'm not gonna lie. When I use any other gun, my aim's pretty alright. Then when I use the AK, I shoot, and next thing I know, I'm like up here. I have a hard time managing the recoil on the AK this year. I find it even worse. It's worse than it's been in the past for the culture. But it does. AK takes some skill to use. If you can get the recoil down, you're in good shape. And NWG, that's a good point. I actually have not unlocked it yet, so I cannot confirm or deny if that is true. Also, bonus points if anyone can figure out what team this hat is from. All right, I will follow you on Twitter. I'll follow you back on Twitter or Instagram if you can figure out what this logo is from. Little challenge for you guys. What sniper do I prefer? I prefer the AX50 or the Kar 98K just because the excuse me. The aim down sight speed is fantastic on those. I find that the HDR is ridiculously difficult to quickscope with. And the aim down sight speed is a little bit slower than I'm comfortable with. Yeah, final answer, I'm locking that in. AX50 or Kar 98. Yeah. And then Dragunov is alright. So we'll mess around with my ground class for one more game, and then there should be enough time to jump into a solo Warzone game. Let's see, did I miss any questions in here? I think I got them all, right, guys? Kill streaks. Good question. Good question, actually. So kill streaks depend on the game mode. For a high scoring mode such as domination, I rock VTOL, chopper gunner, and then I'll either do something before that that's a little bit lower, such as VTOL, chopper gunner, and then I'll do a cruise missile, something like that. Or if I'm doing search or something that's a lower scoring game mode, I'll rock like UAV, cruise missile, and then like maybe a VTOL. But again, it depends on the game mode that I'm playing in. You have to really look at how many points you're gonna rack up per game and be comfortable with that decision. You want to make sure that you're actually getting your kill streaks, that you're not setting them too high and you're not gonna get them at all. Bro, poke your head out again. Also, what I think you're missing too when you don't play on PC is like, if you see right there, I just repeatedly clicked, so it single fired it. Oh my goodness, you got him, boss. You're gonna notice that I repeatedly single fired, whereas on the console on a controller, it's much more difficult to do is to repeatedly single fire, unless you're rocking the Xbox Elite controller, which if you got that, then it's kind of compatible or comparable, I should say. Also, what the? I apologize as well if my vocab's a little off. If I say a word in the wrong place, just correct me. English is not my first language. Bang. Oh. Alright. So again, this is one of those maps. It's a very classic 3-lane map here. Like left is basically The heck was going on over here? Did you not see him? He almost killed me. Come on, bro. You gotta be on that. Yeah, classic 3-lane. You'll see here to the left, the building where B is at is the right side, and then the middle is just in between the two. Pretty much just classic Call of Duty map, which is interesting because this year Call of Duty said they weren't going to implement any 3-lane maps, which was the theme in the past for Call of Duty, and I think what they meant was they're still going to be 3 lanes, but they're just going to toss a building into it to mix it up. So it's still kind of a 3-lane map. The one that I've seen be the biggest toss-up, where it can not be considered a 3-lane map, oh wow, is Piccadilly. Piccadilly is like I don't even know what that map is. So that's like a big circle, but it still kind of follows the lane system, I guess. I don't know, the way it kind of just happens to play out. Yeah. Oh, and then if you play Shipment is just honestly is like if you stay alive for longer than 5 seconds, that's good for you. Would you recommend running CDL to play against others who are trying to win more and be competitive? Alright. We're gonna be that guy in Museum 4. Yeah, it's justifiable to CDL. I can see the benefit of it. It works out.
Enemy holds all objectives. Retake those points. Securing Alpha.
Dude, I feel like as soon as I kill somebody, there's someone else waiting for me. Oh my goodness.
We are holding Alpha.
Really?
Assist your team. Alpha. Enemy UAV overhead.
Let me
Securing
take care of
Charlie.
that. I'll watch up here.
Enemy personal radar online. Halfway there. Step it up.
Yeah, Shipment is cracked, no doubt, bro. Honestly, the only reason I ever play Shipment is just for the to get my weapon level up. When Shipment 24/7 is out, and on top of that you have double weapon XP. Oh my goodness, you can level up a gun in no time.
We are taking Charlie. Charlie secure. They're taking Alpha. Enemy UAV over. Friendly UAV online. Enemies have Alpha. Enemy in the warehouse. Enemy care package inbound.
What's everyone's favorite map? That's what I'm curious about. What do you guys like? What map when you see it on the loading screen gets you excited? Mine's Shoot House. I really enjoy Shoot House. I feel like there's not a lot of camping spots. It allows for mobility. It's got some great sniping spots. Comp COD on the controller. I play on the controller. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I play on the controller because back in the day that was just what we had. I was on the 360 back in the day. What I play right now competitive on PC is more so just Overwatch really, and Rocket League obviously, but Rocket League you actually plug in a controller anyway, so it's kind of you're playing on PC, but you might as well be playing on a console.
Losing Charlie.
But as of late too, I've been playing a lot of Valorant as well,
Enemy personal radar online.
which is obviously if you've played Valorant, is a different mechanic than Call of Duty, especially when it comes to movement.
Enemy at the office. Securing C.
It's not an Astros cap. It's not an Astros cap.
We've got Charlie.
Let's see. I do think the aim assist on a controller is worth it. If you're getting used to a keyboard and mouse. It's a big adjustment for sure, but it's one of the things that like it's just really growing pains, honestly, like
Enemy precision.
of switching to a PC gaming. Switching to mouse and keyboard is obviously better, but it's a way different mechanic to get used to.
Assist your team at Charlie. They control 2 objectives. We are losing ground. Enemy holds all objectives. We're falling behind. Securing A.
Also, the help that I've been like, our team has been down by like 1 or 2 players every time I check the scoreboard.
Enemy at the office.
Oh.
Fall back, soldier. Fight another day.
All right, it's Warzone time, boys. I am more of a, let's see, how do I explain this? I prefer Call of Duty multiplayer, but I think the Warzone aspect of just jumping out with your friends and playing battle royales, that like there's nothing better than that right now. I think it's a lot of fun. But when it comes down to just like pure gameplay, if you take out the aspect of like playing with your friends and stuff, I enjoy playing multiplayer. Like if I was down to play by myself, I would enjoy focusing on multiplayer. How about you guys? Do you guys prefer multiplayer or Warzone? And if you say multiplayer, tell me what game mode you prefer. Oh, and the person who said Houston Astros, I'll give you a hint for the cap. Right sport, but wrong team. Might not be the right division though. I'll say that. Might not be the right division. Multiplayer, team deathmatch, domination. Yeah.
Get yourself sorted.
Those are just action-packed game modes. Also, I've heard the Odin is going to be on the come up pretty soon. I heard the Odin might be the new wave for Warzone. It's supposed to have the highest kill time. Something like I want to say 0.56 milliseconds or something to kill. So people are saying that might be the new gun. Also, someone explained to me that I couldn't figure it out for the longest time. Why could you kill certain people in Warzone for a while, but then you could not kill others? Like, you could kill some, but not everybody. Yes, I do like the 2v2 in multiplayer. So I coach in the high school esports league. For those of you that don't know, I run the high school esports league at the school I teach at. I'm a high school teacher, so but essentially the high school esports league, for those of us that are interested in esports, which I hope is all of us, it's all gunfight tournaments. Alright, so the first thing I always do when I'm about to drop is I look for a challenge like this, which is the loot box one. It's the quickest way to get money, and it's the quickest way to get your loadout drop. When you drop in Warzone, the quickest thing that you should be doing is how fast can you get to your loadout. And it's a crazy advantage if you're the first one to get a loadout. Especially even if you rock Overkill or Ghost, whichever one you get, honestly, is a fantastic advantage.
Eliminate all targets in the AO. Supply box ready for pickup.
So again, this is one of the times where I like to stress to people that, like, you know, Call of Duty, you can kind of move at your own pace. But in Warzone, unfortunately, like, that is not the case. That when it comes to Warzone, you gotta move quick, you gotta move fast, and your decision making has to be on point. And I think that's part of the draw of Warzone, is that yes, please. Part of the draw of Warzone is that you constantly have to be moving quickly, making your decisions quickly, and that I mean, they kind of make it so that almost every decision kind of matters. So again, you want to like loot things quickly, find find your don't mind if I do. Find your loot box, find your loadout, armor up as quickly as possible. Yes, perfect. For those of you that don't know about this gun, this is a fantastic Warzone gun that I have in my hands right here. How do I deal with campers? In Warzone or multiplayer are we talking? Because I have different strategies for both modes. As far as Warzone is concerned, for campers, pretty much the second that I think that I have an advantage, or let's say perhaps like let's say they're camping in Warzone, the second I pop their armor, I'm rushing full speed. And as far as campers are concerned, the best thing that you can do is grab heartbeat sensor or UAV. Those are extremely useful. Another thing that's really cool is if you grab the bounty hunter challenge, and as soon as you get the bounty hunter challenge, you immediately pop your UAV. It's in the next building. You wanna immediately pop your UAV. You're gonna see here that I'm kind of thought I heard footsteps. You're gonna see I'm basically just rushing around to do some quick contracts, get my loadout. Once I get my first loadout and like a UAV, that's pretty much when I start to go for fights. Yeah, campers are difficult in Warzone. I do agree that they are everywhere. It kind of reminds me of if anyone was really into the early days of Fortnite. The early days of Fortnite when people would just camp to win and like sit in a bush, that way they could win the game or get a high rating. So basically the strat here is to finish the second scavenger, and the second scavenger should be enough for a loadout, and then on top of it UAV. Thought I heard footsteps. What did you guys think about the introduction of the most wanted contracts? Someone just peek a door? Am I tripping, or is like someone like right here? I think it's cool. I think my favorite one though is the jailbreak or the flash sale. Those are cool.
Objectives updated. Move to the next location.
Alright, I guess I'm being a little more cautious here. So again, goal is grab this last scavenger, hit the buy station. It's the plan of attack, boys. Spawn already. It's gonna be perfect. It's gonna be just enough for the loadout. What I would like to see them change though is I would really like them to see them change. I would like to see that money for things, it costs more or less depending on how many, like what game mode you're playing. I don't agree that I don't agree that my loadout drop should cost $10,000 whether I have 4 people in my squad or 1 person. I think that's kind of whack. All right, now I know I'm not tripping. I hear footsteps. Bro. What's a good way to find a competitive team or esports team to join? Well, let me tell you. Just being a part of our Discord, honestly, and making friends through our camps. That's like the best thing that you can do. Because I'll be real with you, the way I got started was just a group of friends that we all just played consistently and got to know how each other played and just had fun together. I apologize if I'm not reading questions right now. I'm kind of scared right now, not gonna lie. Oh, Windows. But yeah, for sure, joining any community that you can, immersing yourself in it. Like even myself, that's how I get started. Is I just joined Esports Camps community, and I found I didn't really play many games for a while, and then I found my passion for gaming again through Esports Camps and the amazing community that we have here. Oh my goodness, 6 meters away. Oh, he's on the roof. Oh my god. Was that a shadow, bro? Oh my god. But yeah, like honestly though, just join a community and make friends. Like for example, when we play in the camp. Oh my god, he's mine. Come here, buddy. Yes, sir. Sorry, don't do that. But yeah, honestly, like that's the best thing you can do is just join. I can't stress that enough. You want to grow with someone as a gamer. And that's the best part of it is finding someone. Oh, Nelly. Oh, where are you at? It's finding someone that you can grow with. And they'll keep it 100 with you. Make sure they tell you if you're playing bad or you're playing good or if you had a nice play. Hold up, guys. So we're gonna use the mount right here. Oh, I just woke my dog up. I'm sorry. It was intense. Who's armoring up? I just heard someone. I forgot I downed him. No! I'm an idiot. I got. Alright. Alright, Austin, let's lock in now. What was I even saying? But yeah, when you sign up for the week-long camp, we're gonna assign you guys into teams. We're gonna assign you guys into. Is that really someone up there? Assign you guys into teams, groups, stuff like that. So I'm hoping that you guys can grow with those teams past the camp. That you're not just once the week's done, you never talk to each other again. I hope that you guys continue to play with each other, and if you're in this community, that means you're trying to get better as a gamer, and you're also trying to improve and play competitively. So there's really not, you're not going to find a better community of people to meet to play competitive with than Esports Camps for sure. Really, bro? Ooh, what we got in here? Thought I saw someone up here in the window. No, I guess I'm tripping. Alright. Alright, if I actually pull out the dub, guys, I'm expecting everyone to register. Are older players allowed to join too? That's a great question. I'm actually going to redirect that question to the esports camps guys that we have in the chat right now. If someone could answer that question for me, that'd be fantastic. I don't want to give you the wrong answer there, so I apologize. Regardless, sir. Oh, what the hell? Crapola. Regardless, you can personally message me after, and if it's not, we can work something out as well. Yeah, exactly. Join our Discord. There's someone like right here, no cap.
Friendly recon's online.
Oh, there he is.
UAV entering the AO.
He's in one of these little huts, huh? We're gonna smoke this guy out, boys.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Okay, yeah, guys, just reach out to me and we'll work something out in Discord as well. Not a problem at all. I'm listed as CoachAC in the Discord chat. I don't know. Pretty self-explanatory, but you guys can hit me with a message after this camp's over, and we can get you guys connected with the right people, work us out for the camp. So, not a problemo. Yeah, no problem, man. Again, I apologize if I'm not answering your questions right away.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
What's your guys' favorite place to drop in Warzone? Is there like a place you guys try to avoid at all? Because like mine is actually Superstore, and I am literally right here, and I don't like it. Actually, crapola. I need to buy another UAV. I forgot I popped one. It's gonna be the death of me. I know it. I made a mistake. Alright, as you get later in the game, of course, it's good to start to pick up like bounties and I'm kind of see it just looks scary in here. Like I don't want any of this smoke in here. But yeah, so again, the bounty, the recons, those are all like something I look to pick up later in the game. Not necessarily early on, because sometimes this recon mission can be crucial in winning or losing a game based off circle position. The other thing too is like I hate when the circle is on dam. I don't know if that ever happens to you guys, and if you're at the bottom of dam, it's like damn near impossible to get up if the circle's closing in. I know there's one way up, but it involves like some crazy like hardcore parkour to even get up there. Oh, this is gonna be bad news. I already know it. I'm gonna get like mollywopped. See what I'm saying? This should go faster if for one-on-ones. Like, it shouldn't cost as much for all this stuff.
Recon intel secured. Solid work.
Alright, bet. I'm still alive. Okay. Take a seat on the couch for a little bit. Alright. What's the play? What's the play?
Mark some gear. Never mind. Mark some gear.
Daily, what tournament you playing in, man?
Bounty target identified. Slot the bastard.
Dang, he all the way over there. Also, low key, I don't know if any of you guys like are on TikTok. But TikTok can sometimes have some useless stuff about like gaming tips and whatnot. So like some cool stuff about loadouts and like what guns to use and stuff like that. Oh, dude, he's in that building.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Oh, sniper. No, evasive maneuvers. I'm coming for you, buddy. Don't you dare peek out again. Bro, see you. Come on, dog. He's
Gas
gonna
is
move.
inbound. Marking new safe zone.
So we got a classic case of the camper right here, boys. Let's see what I can do here. I know he's got a sniper for one gun. So I'm going to try to take advantage of that and push him knowing he has a sniper. Dude, he's got to be like right here. Did he go down the other side of the stairs? Oh. Dog, I gotta be like on top of him.
Bounty target is down.
Let's go.
Well done.
Sure, let's put that in the
Losing
ground.
ground.
Guess while I'm here, guys, I'll start that recon contract and maybe you'll have an advantage.
Proceed to the marked location and secure the area.
If it's an inside one, I'll probably do it. If it's an outside one, I probably will just ignore it. It's inside a hangar, so I think I'm gonna go for it. Oh. He went around this way, didn't he? Okay. And that should be good enough to start this contract. Scoop up some dough. Not many people rocking Ghost. I've seen a lot of people in my heartbeat this game. Kind of surprised at that. Am I even in the circle? I am, alright. Bet.
Recon intel secured. Solid work.
Actually, if I was a smart fella, I would have waited for that circle to close before I finish this recon. But
Final deployment is loading up. Finish the fight.
guess I'm not a smart guy.
Friendly recon's online. Gas is inbound. Marking new safe
I'm
zone.
gonna push the fire station. So we're just gonna snag another UAV here.
Drop headed your way.
not much else for me to do here. Maybe I can sit here. So I'm gonna just go that way and pick people off as they come in. Oh, no, I'm not. Just kidding. Evasive maneuvers, boys. Evasive maneuvers. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna be that guy and find a place to hold up in.
Gas is moving.
Alright, boys, we're almost down to top 10. What do we think? Am I gonna pull it off? Oh, well, dang. Some crazy stuff. I'm gonna go for this bounty challenge next. Also, see it later in the game. You want to be careful to look for proximity mines and claymores because people really enjoy. Bro, did I go in the wrong building? People really enjoy camping with them. What the hey, man? Where is it? Oh, that sounds close. Oh, yep, right there.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
Just some warning shots. We knows we ain't playing around.
You're nearly done.
Guy over there. And the heck, some dude just fall from the skies over there. Oh, dude, if I had a sniper rifle, you'd all be dead. Oh, sniper back there. Yep, I see you. Alright, we're just gonna go back down here and mind our own business. Alright. Alright, so plan of attack here, boys. We're gonna watch this door. Kinda like it's my job. I should feel more comfortable with the growl here. It's right on the edge of the circle, so I feel like anyone trying to run into the circle that's gonna want to camp in a building is gonna come right into this door. And they're about to get I will not be playing in the tournament. Sorry, Daly. But best of luck to you and whoever you are competing with from Esports Camps. I hope you guys do well.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
Okay. Got gas mask on, so I'm come around here. Oh no, what's he doing there? Oh, Austin! Oh my goodness! Oh, that's disappointing. Alright, I'll take it though. 6th place finish. I'll take it. Alright guys, so let's see. Nick Boy, the stream started at 6 o'clock, so about an hour ago. So we're gonna wrap up the stream here. Thank you all for watching. Yeah, those campers, man. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Please sign up for our camp, okay, guys? We are going to be rolling out our week-long camp starting next week on Monday. Again, it will be a smaller group. We'll be able to communicate. We'll be in a Discord together. I'll have my webcam on in Discord. I'll be sharing my screen. There'll be tournaments. Yeah, tournaments are going to happen. So again, please sign up for the camp. They're a blast. It's a lot of fun. And honestly, like I said, if you are looking for a team to play with and compete competitively with and compete in esports with, there's no better place to find your team than at Esports Camps. All right, guys. As well, if you have any questions from now until then, please don't feel please feel free to reach out to me or anyone on the staff page or the staff tab in Discord. We'll be more than happy to answer any questions you guys have. For all our older guys that were in here today, again, send me a message on Discord so that we can work this out and get you guys into the camp as well. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. But that's it for Coach AC. I will see you guys. Well, I hope to see all of you guys on Monday. All right. Take care. Thanks for watching.